The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Well, for the Jazz, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. One player who is certain to be a force tonight, Derek Favors. A tremendous presence inside and a great defender, Shaq. He still has room to grow, too.
Yeah, Ernie, but he's an old-school player. Feels like he's been in the league forever, but he's really, really young. He definitely has not peaked.
Well, I agree with that. You know, he's great on the block, Ernie, but he has some versatility. He can step out. You know, defensively, he probably doesn't need any help when he's guarding a guy one-on-one. If he keeps polishing his games, he's going to be pretty good in the next few seasons.
And with that, the game just about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The Jazz look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Salt Lake City, Utah. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
And Steve, for both these teams, a lot of young talent, a lot of youthful exuberance out there.
Yeah, the future is bright. When you have guys that play the right way at a young age, it's exciting to see where they will be 2 or 3 years down the line.
Best is yet to come. And now the Lakers starting group. Russell is out there with Nick Young. Then it's Randall. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Here's Hill. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Unfazed by the D. George Hill firing away with confidence.
Outside, Russell. To the middle. Mozgov's shot is off. On defense, the Lakers. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams. Fantastic pass to connect with his teammate on the move.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hood with it. He's picked up by Russell. Hood kicks to Hill. He feeds it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Hill. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Nick Young on the wing. Back to Russell. The dish to Deng. Mozgov sets a screen for Deng. Pass to Randall. Utah with the rebound.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Hill kicks to Favors. Pass to Hill. Young against Hood. Lets it go from deep. Dang grabs the miss. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside. Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Now here's Hayward. Really played well against Portland in his last outing.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
It's back to Hill. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. From past the arc. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that's the kind of game that can give you a lot of momentum. And you can come away from that feeling like you have the confidence to be able to win those nail biters.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Hood.
Last season's performance for him, he was around 14 points a game last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
The Jazz making a switch here. Isles checked in. Hill with it. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. Hayward on the wing. It's back to Hill. Hayward outside. 6 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Russell. There's Mozgov. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Mozgov's got his first points in this one. Favors with the screen. Hill kicks to Hood. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Hood is great at getting into the paint, using that high release point of his to get his shot off.
Outside, Russell. Picked by Mozgov. Russell against Hill. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Hood. Feeds to Hill. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Admiring the focus of Hood, knocking down the shot and drawing the harm as well. Well, you have Rodney Hood, a player coming out of Duke that can shoot the basketball lights out. I've always been impressed with him, and now he's been able to run the offense as a secondary ball handler.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Hood out of Duke is a lefty. Pretty crafty with the ball in his hands, and he can score in isolation.
The lefty does a nice job. He comes off pick and rolls, deceptively quick. He can get to the rim, or he can pull up, and usually it's a bucket.
Count that one. Tang's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
There's the screen. Russell against Hill. Down low. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Russell kicks to Dang. Back to Russell. Down low, here's Mozgov. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms, but for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
And he sinks the second.
You know, I've been accustomed of seeing the Utah Jazz in the playoffs forever. This team is poised to make a return to the playoffs after a 4-year absence. This has been their longest playoff drop in over 3 decades.
Now here is Hill. Hayward outside. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. The second effort. Second chance shot. And stolen by Russell. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That's good from Young. And so Young nails them both. Utah trailing here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those 2nd, 3rd, and 4th efforts on plays. Whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. And Coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
It has to be his goal every game. Reason why they don't play well when they play fast.
Wiles kicks to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second violation.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Derek Favors. A very nice season for him last year. 15th in field goal percentage. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
Then kicks to Randall. Passes it to Mozgov. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Out to Hood. Now the pass to Wiles. Hayward outside. Dishes it to Hill. They need this. The rebound by the Lakers.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Deng can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Hill. Here's Wiles. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Lakers leading by 6. Outside Deng. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. The Jazz shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Hill passes to Favors. Hayward right side. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Russell, and the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Morris Diaz checked in for Favors. Johnson comes in for Gordon Hayward. Burks, he's checked in for Hood. And it's Dante Exum in for George Hill. Free throws good, Wiles. Gordon Hayward, Smitty, the complete arsenal offensively.
Yes, he shoots with range. He can slice into the lane. He has a great knack of making plays off the dribble. He plays with the basketball and off, and also he can defend.
And it's Ingram missing. Jazz trail by 6 to the middle. Here's Diaw, and it's slammed in by Diaw.
He'll never be the most intimidating guy at his position, but he'll surprise you with his leaping ability.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Williams. He kicks to Ingram. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Exum dishes to Johnson. Trying to find Diaw. Gets it to him. And here we go. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Exum kicks to Burks. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Alec Burks, a gifted athlete and scorer too, Steve. He's just had trouble staying healthy.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons. First, a shoulder injury, and then a broken ankle. But he's one of those guys, he plays a slashing style. You wonder if he'll temper that aggression just to stay in action.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
Good on both. Well, for so long, you always heard the old saying, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. Team shooting more three-point shots now, Smitty, than ever. Is it time to retire that cliche and say, you know, well, it's part of the game. That's a standard in the game.
You know, Kevin, no. I think the Warriors just have an asterisk. That's it, because they won the championship.
So good.
They won the championship, and if they keep winning, you keep saying Warriors. But if you don't win the championship, yes, you keep shooting the 3-ball, but you might want to find a way to hit some 2s because everybody can't shoot it like the Warriors.
Here is Williams. Boris Diaw picking up that last basket. Williams passes to Nance. He gets it in there. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Johnson outside. And it's Exum in the corner. And he lays it straight in. Exum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player taking care of business down inside.
Williams dishes to Black. Kicks it to Clarkson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons. Quickly adapted to the NBA style. He was named NBA All-First Team in terms of rookies. And last year, he became a much more confident shooter. I mean, despite having to fight for those minutes as they went on that serenading of Kobe Bryant, he really, I felt like, separated himself and also established that he was going to be here for the long haul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And talking about Clarkson's early success, some people were surprised, Greg, that he lasted until the second round of the 2014 draft. Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
Jazz trail by 9. Johnson outside. Back to Burks. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Now the feed to Clarkson. Back to Williams. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. He dishes it to Nance. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Nance has got his third bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Exum kicks to Lyles. It could go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is too. How far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injury. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
What heart and desire thus far. Really incredible nose for the ball so far in this one.
Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Hey, what's the news?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Burks, their backcourt. Boris Diaw is out there with Johnson, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Well, we see a lot of teams try to limit their players' minutes now, but Steve, which players are so well-conditioned, it seems they never get tired. They're just constantly going in perpetual motion.
I'm sorry, Kevin. LeBron James,
Yeah.
I mean, he plays so many minutes. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. You know, he does come out sometime, but it doesn't look like he's tired. So many different guys. Jimmy Butler plays so many minutes. Back in the day, even though he's still playing now, Luol Deng played high minutes for the Chicago Bulls.
Paul Millsap plays a lot of minutes in Atlanta. Yeah, there are a lot around the league, there's no doubt. He hits both from the stripe.
The Jazz at the point guard position over the last 3 seasons have really struggled with their playmaking. A low rate of assists and high turnovers.
Now, here's Clarkson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Now, Exum following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Gobert can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Joe Johnson. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Clarkson kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Ingram. Pulls up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ingram's got his first basket of the night.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights-out performer.
Now, here's Diaw. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Here's Williams. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Lakers.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
Jazz trail by 8. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
And with those long arms, it's very difficult to defend Dante Exum when he's taking it to the bucket.
Clarkson kicks to Williams, and Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He has to be somewhat careful now. 2 fouls in the first half. Doesn't want to pick up a third if he can help it.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. The Lakers also changing it up. Mozgov comes in for Tariq Black, and it's Dang in for Ingram. Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Burks kicks to Exum. Outside Favors. There's a good screen. There's the dish to Burks. Clock at 6. That one a little long.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
They get it again. There's Mozgov. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Man, how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. One is off.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hood comes in for Burks, and George Hill's subbed in for Exum. And then for the Lakers, Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Young comes in for Clarkson, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Lou Williams. And the second free throw, good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Hill. Down low. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Gobert with the block. Jazz trail by 5. Hood, the pass to Hill. All alone. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors for 3. Hayward. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. And Young kicks to Russell. Back to Young. Inside. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Young. And the Lakers lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Hill. To the inside. Goes up from the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it. Derek Favors, his ability to play the power forward position and the center position and comfortable in both. He has a combination of strength, length, and mobility, and he can bang on the block and cover out on the perimeter.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting his players learn through their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience. Guys,
they're catching on quickly. Thanks, D.A. Stevie talked to the training staff. Derek Favors' lateral quickness is off the charts for a player of his size.
And you talk about size, you're saying a guy with that much strength and girth. Here's a guy that can move quickly and lateral quickness like a guard. Rodney Hood, he stands 6'8". You pair him with Gordon Hayward on the wing, the Jazz have great size on the perimeter as well as an inside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Hood, who began his career at Arkansas with great size for his position. That helps offensively. He doesn't have to play in a hurry.
Yeah, size does matter. He can shoot over the top, a slender build, but he's working to get stronger. I just love his game on the offensive end.
Now here's Dang. 7 points in the game. And Mozgov throws it down.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
These are two teams going different ways.
Here's Hill. They trail by 9 points. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. Young with the steal. And stolen by Favors. Outside Hood. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
So it's Utah now. Hill dishes to Hood. Off the pick. Utah gets it back. Hill kicks to Hood. Pass to Favors. Hayward on the wing. Another shot. Good as the jump shot falls.
That's the kind of strength that Hayward has, knowing how to bury shots in the face of some pretty stiff defense.
Randall passes to Young. Offline from the top of the key.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Now here is Hill. Back to Hayward. Mozgov with the block.
Honestly, I don't know how they cut into that lead with him missing so many shots.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one misses. Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami, pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist, it was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why, because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see, because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be. Excellent bounce pass there to set up his teammate.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Gordon Hayward, certainly a focal point of this Jazz offense. Steve, a great ball handler, and they look to him to initiate their offense.
Yeah, and I think he's starting to grow into this role over the years. A go-to guy. At first, I didn't think he was ready for it, but seemingly now he's getting more and more comfortable at that role, and also his playmaking ability has been huge for the Utah Jazz.
Let's check out the numbers for Hill. How he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Lakers leading by 4. Russell kicks to Young. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell with a wide open look. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gobert the screen. Outside Favors. Pass to Hayward. It's up a 3. Again, the miss by Hayward. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dang gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Randall no good.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Gobert the screen. Here's Hayward. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Dang.
look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Mozgov with the bucket.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Hill kicks to Favors. Outside Hood. And Hill has it in the corner. Favors with the screen. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Los Angeles leading by 6. And stolen by Favors. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Here's Hayward. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Randall. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Terrific court awareness to hit his teammate with a perfect pass in transition.
Outside Hill. Hood against Young. Favors with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayward. Nice D from Dang.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hood against Young. There's Mozgov. Randall. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Gobert, the screen. Feeds it to Favors. Gobert, the screen. Hood for 3. A different look for Utah. Trey Lyles checked in for Gobert. Diaw comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Johnson in for Gordon Hayward. The Lakers also making some changes. Blacks checked in for Mozgov. And it's Ingram in for Luol Deng. There's the pick. With the floater. Russell no luck. Jazz trail by 8. Diaw dishes to Johnson. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Alec Burks checked in for Rodney Hood, and it's Exum in for Hill. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 6. And Quinn Snyder this summer signing a multi-year extension to remain the coach of the Jazz into the future.
He took over back in 2014 and has been a great fit for this young and upcoming team. The Jazz with an excellent foundation both on the court and on the bench.
So here's Burks after the basket by Los Angeles.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. And that one misses.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
He's off on the second. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
Yeah, it's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. Takes the 13-footer, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Now, here's Diop. He has 6. Burks kicks to Diop. Passes it to Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Clarkson kicks to Black. Down low, Williams. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Oh!
Yes, goodness. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Black the pass to Williams. Exum pulls it in.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Here's Johnson, and Utah again with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 6. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson with the screen for Williams. From 13. Goes back up. Black, no good. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Diaw. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ingram. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They hold a 4-point lead. And let's go to Kenny. What'd you think of their first half?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's the state capital right here in Utah. Really a sight to see when you get that kind of perspective from above. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Timofey Mozgov with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
He's played like a man possessed right now, and his team is thriving as a result.
Lakers leading by 4. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. They've got Julius Randle. Young is out there with Russell. Then it's Dang, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Jazz second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Mozgov.
When you face the Utah Jazz, the one thing you know, they have a big front line. They're an elite rebounding team, especially at the offensive end. When you face them, you got to have a team effort on the glass.
Mozgov hits them both. And with more and more teams, Smitty, looking to space the floor, do you think the Jazz could be successful playing big with Favors and Gobert in the middle?
I think on the defensive end, it's fantastic. Both are athletic. Both can move their feet. It's the offensive end that's a challenge. Favors has improved his mid-range jumper, but he's not yet a three-point marksman. And Gobert, he's getting better.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Randle kicks to Mozgov. From 11 feet away.
Rodney has those long arms. He can block your shot. A tenacious defender.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now here is Hill. Favors with the screen. Hill dishes to Gobert. It's stolen by Dang. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers leading by 6. Outside Russell. The pass to Dang. The 11-footer.
The long reach of Hayward is tough to release over. Tough for the shooter to get a clean look.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Hill against Russell. Favors with the screen. Hill passes to Hayward. The Jazz with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. Look from Dang. And it's Dang again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And Hood is not scared to look for his shot inside. Very crafty, using his length well.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Derek Favors entered this league as a one-and-done out of Georgia Tech. Still pretty raw, but the growth offensively has been impressive. He's added some post moves and a nice mid-range jumper.
And Young kicks to Russell. Lets it go from 14. 18 that time from Hood. In the corner, it's Hayward. Looking to get back on track here. And Hayward at the stop.
During his career, Hayward has really become more aggressive. Never shy in attacking the rim.
And when Favors came into the league, Steve, he said the coaches told him to work on his postgame. Now it's all screen roll.
Well, the league has changed. The big guy's got to play out of space, and he does a nice job of transforming from a guy that played down in the paint to a guy that's comfortable off pick and roll play.
Dang kicks to Mozgov. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
Dishes to Favors. It's back to Hill. He kicks to Hood. Young with the steal. Poked away. To the inside. Gobert.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Russell dishes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
And here is Hill. Favors with the screen. Hill passes to Hood. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And D'Angelo Russell, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8", really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Both free throws good from Hood. And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win-now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the world. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations.
Hill kicks to Hood. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Like seeing Hood penetrate to the hoop. His speed and strength allows him to get there quickly.
Picked by Mozgov. Russell dishes to Mozgov. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right out of the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the dribble from the elbows, terrific spin move in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And Rudy Gobert, such a great find for the Utah Jazz. A force of nature defensively. Go gadget arms is developing a shot also around the rim.
Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Have to be careful when Favors shows you his shooting form. He is very effective at drawing contact with his pump fake.
And Gobert may be the most impactful player of the 2013 draft class. Steve, he was taken 27th. How in the world did he slip that far?
Well, in workouts, you really can't see his value, but put him out on the floor with his length and size and the impact he has defensively, you can't simulate that in workouts. You have to see him play in games.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Hayward. Alec Burks comes in for Rodney Hood, and it's Exum in for George Hill. The Lakers also changing it up. Blacks checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Nick Young. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Rams with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Gobert. Last year, getting it done. He was around 9 points per last year. 11 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Boris Diaz checked in for Derek Favors. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Diaw, the screen. Burks, the pass to Johnson. With a tie, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
Well, you have to give him credit because he's done everything he can to help contribute, but it doesn't appear to be in the cards for him tonight. A lot of strange releases, and he just isn't the same efficient scorer that we're used to seeing.
First free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. Lakers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Nance a screen. Black kicks to Clarkson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Exum dishes to Diaw. Gobert to pass to Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 10. Lakers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Williams kicks to Clarkson. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Exum with it, working on Williams. Tries from 16. They get it back. Back to Exum. A second chance effort. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Here's Exum, kicks to Diaw, the feed to Burks, and it's Exum in the corner, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 3, and Nance kicks to Ingram. Nance passes to Black. No good, shot missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Diaw dishes to Gobert. Exum kicks to Diaw. He feeds it to Burks. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. Here's Los Angeles now. They've got an 8-0 run. There's Williams with the 3. Nance passes to Black. He dishes it to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. The Lakers rebound. Ingram wide open. Black kicks to Nance. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Jazz trail by 6. Burks dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 10 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 4. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 12. Count the basket.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
The dish to Burks. Now Gobert. He's got 6. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Burks the pass to Exum. Terrific design on the pick club. He lays it in. He has 6.
You have to enjoy watching Exum play through contact. This guy really works hard on both ends of the floor.
And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 6.
He is having a really special day shooting the ball right now. It seems like everything he throws up is going in.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. A shot by Johnson, no good.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Williams. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ingram kicks to Williams. To the left wing. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Works for 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
I think so. A little bit of a little payback. Great back and forth between these two fellas.
And Nance kicks to Ingram. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw missing. Miles checked in for Utah. That one is no good. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Diaw, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Diaw drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Clarkson. 27 seconds left in the third. Here's Black. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Exum. He has 6. Johnson outside. There's the 3. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Hill pairs up with Hood in the backcourt. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. And it's Lyles in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Right block shot. It's stolen by Randall. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Mozgov dishes to Young. Second chance shot. Another miss by Young. Jazz trail by 6. Favors with the screen. Here's Hill. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. They get Luol Deng.
George Hill, you know he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
And George Hill, really, for me, an interesting case study, if you will. Always an unselfish player, always been careful in terms of shot selection and smart on the floor. But with Paul George missing time 2 seasons ago, Hill really stepped up his role and didn't miss a beat. I think he can do even more offensively. He's one of those guys that I think doesn't really realize just how good he is. Maybe he does this season.
Both free throws good from Hill. And for Hill, even as his shots per game have increased, his percentages have only gotten better. Last season, Greg, a career high in three-point percentage.
Yeah, and that spread out offense really has helped. A lot of open looks for everybody. You've got to give him credit, though. He fit in well for this team. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Favors with the screen to the middle. Hood. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 18 points for Rodney Hood.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Outside Dang. Mozgov a screen on Hayward. High post try, and again it's the Lakers.
The mid-range game is becoming more of a lost art, but not for this guy.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Favors with the screen. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries again, and it's sent back by Hill.
Hill can catch you unaware with his reach. Terrific defensive play.
Hood can't get it to go.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. 2 great competitors. Defense took it.
Young's shot is off.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And that one falls for Favors. Lakers leading by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here's Young. There's Mozgov. Los Angeles with another miss. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Dang with the ball. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Favors. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hood kicks to Hill to tie it up. Utah gets it back. Out to Hayward. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
When the D is on Hayward, he doesn't panic. Just using his soft touch so well to get the shot up.
Hill against Russell. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get the rebound.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now may not be the best way to get it done.
Hill has the open look. Here's Hayward, and Hayward at the stop.
Just great work from Hayward to collect loose change. A high motor player who keeps his energy up during every possession.
It's Young on the wing from 13. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Hill kicks to Favors. Pass to Hayward. And it's Hood in the corner. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert using that 7'1" frame well on the glass, utilizing his size.
Feeds to Young. Tries from the block. The rebound by the Jazz. Favors has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hood for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Young against Hood. Hood comes in with the double team. Young passes to Mozgov. Now, here is Russell. Tight defense on him. Off target from three-point range.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Hill dishes to Gobert. And Favors kicks to Hayward. And again, it's Utah.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Hood. Young passes to Mozgov. Hill against Russell. Again, Russell missing.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Mozgov sets a screen for Russell. And they get it. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jazz leading by 6. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the steal. That's tipped. Hood dishes to Hill. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
George Hill saw the opportunity, got right to the cup.
And Young kicks to Russell. Inside. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Hood. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Hood. 6 to shoot. Money from the wing. Hood's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Love the concentration from Hood. The defense was doing all they could, but he was just too good for them.
Handle a screen on Hood, and Young kicks to Russell. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Favors with the screen. Hill passes to Hayward. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Hayward's got 10 points in just the second half. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Young, screened by Russell. Out to the wing. Back to Young. Hill against Russell. Hill dishes to Gobert. Ozgov with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Russell. The second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And the first one at the line is good. Exum, he's checked in for George Hill. The Lakers also with a sub. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Young. Good on both. Exum with it. Favors with the screen. On its way from Hayward for 2. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 6th assist on the night. Now Clarkson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Here's Hood. Now the pass to Hayward. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead. And the Lakers call time here. Without question, Rodney Hood displaying his skills today.
Well, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Left side, Dan. Clarkson kicks to Mozgov. And good that time. Mozgov's got 10 points here in the second half.
When you get close to the basket like that, good things usually happen.
Dishes it to Favors. He kicks it to Hayward. The feed to Exum. To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Clarkson's running. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Randall.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Exum kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. To Hood. Now the dish to Favors. Rebound the Lakers. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Russell kicks it to Clarkson. Mozgov sets a screen for Clarkson. He feeds it to Randall. Takes it from 10. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Hayward. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Lakers trail by 4. Dang passes to Russell. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Hayward is so elusive on his drives to the bucket. Even when the D thinks they have him figured out, he finds ways to draw fouls.
Gordon Hayward taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work getting those free throws.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 51 seconds left in the fourth. .51 seconds left in the game. Russell dishes to Moscow. Right side, Russell. Back to Moscow. Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Lakers with the ball. Dang for 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Favors, 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Hood. They get it again. Out to Favors. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Dang for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, I know sometimes during the season you can overlook an opponent, but it didn't seem like that was the case tonight.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't, because we've lost to teams like this before, and we knew this was a must-win for us. So we got to use this as momentum and play the next game really tough, really hard, and on the road.
Great win tonight, Gordon. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Rodney Hood. There was obviously some discussion at halftime about how to get him more involved. He completely dominated the second half.
We don't see this kind of performance from him every night, but he's got it in him. He could be a game changer. When everything falls into place for him, he could definitely change the game. And I tell you what, these fans love it when he gets going.
His points in the paint were a big factor for them tonight. He consistently took it to the rack. Relentless.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people here.
The long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Poles, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.